Please hold the applause on that. Thank you very much, Kelly. 2014 was an incredible year, and I was telling anyone who would listen that I think a few years from now we're going to look back at 2014 and see it as a real watershed year for our chapter. Not only fundraising, but all the community outreach and difference that we made on a real practical level for families affected by autism. And we want to continue that momentum into 2015. So 2015 marks 10 years of Autism Speaks, which started in 2005. And we're fortunate in this community. Many people have been helping for much longer than 10 years. So throughout the year, we're going to be recognizing some moments and some people of progress. So our theme this year is 10 years of progress, a lifetime of hope. So you'll be hearing that as we reflect on 10 years of Autism Speaks. A couple of things that made 2014 incredible was, of course, the ABLE Act, which was passed in December. And it really allows people with disabilities and their families to create special savings account for expenses tied to those disabilities, and it impacts 58 million people. It's truly incredible. Autism Speaks was very influential and key. It was 8 years in the making among the people from the Down Syndrome Foundation. So to have an impact on that many people is really incredible. It's really making a real difference. And also the Missing Project, which we launched late last year. It's the largest ever autism genome study, and just this week, one of the first studies in the project came out with some interesting notes. I encourage you to check out Nature Medicine magazine. Was on the cover, explaining some of the findings. And the study from that the data from that study will be the first 1,000 whole genome sequencing that will be part of our 10,000 genomes that is the core of the Missing Project. So, and what's great about this is that it will be an open science database, so this is not proprietary. We put all the genomes up in conjunction with Google, and anyone can go on there and study the data and see what they can find. Because, of course, our goal is to change the future for those who are impacted by autism. So we don't care who figures it out. 49 grants were awarded in New England last year, which equaled more than $2 million. And for the second consecutive year, we had local chapter grants, $25,000. And our board member, Howard Mayer, led the initiative to award those grants. There were 60 applications, and we, through a series of reviews from volunteers and board members, we got down to 5 winners. And those 5 winners, what we were looking for, who could make the biggest impact as far as number of people, try to meet the needs across the spectrum, serve all ages, and also have a geographic balance within the chapter in the 6 states. So I just wanted to let you know who the winners were, and just a few notes about their program. So the first winner was the Association for Community Living in East Hampton, Massachusetts, and the program is Social Skills and Sexuality Training. The series is designed to teach adolescents with autism about human sexuality and how it relates to their lives. And we were told this is something that's really been a missing part of education. The second one was Channel 3 Kids from Andover, Connecticut. It's an overnight camp for children with ASD. The leadership of the camp, specific to the population on the spectrum, develops curriculum and lesson plans based on the campers' interests. The third one was RSU number 19 from Newport, Maine, which is northern Maine. It's really, really far from here. And this is one of those things where what they're providing really tells you how lucky we are to be, if you know, as most of us do in the Boston area. The funding will provide resources for 48 residents. And this area is very underserved, and when we first looked at the application, it was very basic information that they wanted to send out about autism and you know, the services that might be available, or even, you know, toolkits and that sort of thing. And we were wondering, you know, why is this so basic? And then we realized that where this is in Maine, it is, like I say, a very northern part of Maine, and there's literally very little to no service up there. So they're really starting from scratch up there, and that was a motivation that really encouraged us to award them a grant as well. The Springfield Jewish Community Center, and they're in Springfield, Mass, of course, and they have a Fitness Buddies program, and they work to address two key challenges within the special needs community of physical fitness and social isolation by getting people together. And they have fitness plans that meet each Fitness Buddies' needs and interests. And the final one was the Love Lane Special Needs Horseback program in Lincoln, Massachusetts, and that's tuition assistance for 6 children with autism. And the program includes off-horse work, which is caring for the horse. I had to ask what off-horse work was. And riding, both of which will calm and focus the rider, which enables them to work more effectively on their social skills, speech and communication, and attention. So we're really proud of the local grants that we're able to do, and like I said, we had 60 applications. I think in 2015 we want to see many more applications, so get the word out that grants are available, and we'd like to up the amount and number of grants that we can do. So we're working on that with our staff at the national level to do that. So I would like to bring up the cutest couple, Vaughn and Ellen. Please come on.